Hey everybody, so there's been a huge trend recently around making courses for audiences. This is a really great way to maximize your income as an online creator, but if you want to reap the rewards, you need to find the right platform to work with. Some platforms are great for marketing, others offer tools that can make course creation a breeze. But is there a platform out there that stands out in the crowd? I tried to find out. Today, I'm going to be talking about my experiences with two prominent course creation platforms, Course Creator 360 and ClickFunnels. So without any further ado, let's dive right in. First things first, how do their pricing plans compare? These platforms are allowing you to connect to paying customers, so they're obviously going to charge you a decent chunk of change. But the thing is, there's a big difference between trying to cover your own costs and milking people for all they're worth. One thing I can say for sure is that both these platforms are pretty fair with their pricing because they've made their subscription plans as reasonable as possible. But with that said, there are some differences in terms of how much you'd need to pay. Both Course Creator 360 and ClickFunnels have different plans available, which is great because it means that you can select whichever plan is more affordable to you. At the very lowest level, you got the starter package over on Course Creator 360 and the startup package on ClickFunnels. Both platforms charge $97 a month for their basic plans, but get this, you can save big if you opt in for annual plans. Now, Course Creator offers a bigger discount for their annual payment option, like your monthly cost goes down to just $79 a month if you pay for the whole year, whereas on ClickFunnels, this monthly cost is just a touch higher at $81 per month. But these aren't the only plans at your disposal. You've also got Elite and Pro plans that cost $297 a month for each platform, which goes down to $239 a month for Course Creator and $248 for ClickFunnels if you opt for annual payment plans. I do think that Course Creator has a bit of an edge here because they also offer a mid-tier platform called Premium. You can either pay $147 a month or get 20% off with an annual plan, which brings the monthly charge down to $119. Overall, I'd say that Course Creator deserves a 4 out of 5 here, and ClickFunnels gets a 3.5 out of 5. It's not a huge difference, but it's meaningful if you're looking to save a little bit of cash. Moving on, let's talk about their features next. Before I get into it, I should clarify that ClickFunnels isn't really on the same level as Course Creator 360. At least in the terms of making courses for audiences. After all, it's focused more on guiding customers through the sales funnel. So you're not going to get the same dedicated features for course creation. But with that said, ClickFunnels does bring some solid features to the table. For starters, you can generate an entire sales funnel directly from the site. Like I'm talking landing pages, order forms, and even pages you can use to upsell additional services. I was able to make a fully functional sales funnel in a matter of minutes, and my conversion rates went through the roof not long after. And to be fair, you do get a few course creation features. I managed to host a few courses that made my conversion rates even higher. But at the end of the day, the courses were all about that sales funnel. What about courses that teach customers about certain products and services? Like sometimes, you just want to focus on the awareness bit of the funnel without giving customers too much of the sales pitch. If you ask me, that's where ClickFunnels sort of drops the ball. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand why Course Creator 360 is so special. I mean, its specialty is right there in the name, and boy, do they deliver on that promise. The customizable templates alone are an absolute joy because they take a lot of stress out of the course creation process. I'm not a super creative person, so I often struggle to figure out how my course's landing pages should look. At the same time, I like to add a bit of pizzazz to my courses, otherwise they tend to look a bit generic. That's where their customization features come in, and let me tell you, changing up my templates is basically a piece of cake. I was a bit overwhelmed at first, but I felt an immediate sense of calm when I saw the drag and drop editor. Yep, all it takes to alter the template is a click here and there. Sometimes all you need to do is adjust where various elements are, and I was able to do that without breaking a sweat on CC360. And on top of that, you have tools that allow you to integrate multimedia, which makes the courses so much more immersive and engaging for the students. And then there's the student management dashboard. You can track each student's enrollment and progress from a central location. And if you feel like taking things up a notch, it's easy as pie to make quizzes and assessments as well. Now, don't get me wrong, ClickFunnels has a few of these features as well, You can make courses through the platform. It's just that you won't have as much control over the final product as compared to Course Creator 360. I'm thinking a 4.5 out of 5 for Course Creator 360 and a 4 out of 5 for ClickFunnels. Once again, there are no real deal breakers here, but it's worth considering the bonus features you get with Course Creator 360. Now, how about we round things off by discussing the user experiences? If there's one area that can tell you about a platform's commitment to the user experience, it's the dashboard. So that's what I'll be focusing on to start with. Now, Course Creator 360 was clearly made with simplicity in mind. The dashboard is super intuitive and clean, so in case you're not the most tech-savvy person out there, it's safe to say that you have no trouble navigating this site. Over in ClickFunnels' corner of the world, the developers seemed more focused on creating a comprehensive, powerful dashboard. This does make the learning curve just a bit steeper, but I'd say that's a fair trade-off given all the tools it incorporates. Between the lead management and sales funnel options, there's just too much going on here to fit into like a neat little package. Like Course Creator 360, some folks might get overwhelmed with the complexity, but I personally liked it quite a bit. Sure, it took me a bit longer to figure out how to use the site, but it was smooth sailing once I got the hang of it. Another area of the user experience we should talk about is marketing. If you make a course, you're going to want to promote it to as many people as possible, right? I mean, I'm sure I did, which is why I did some exploring to find out what type of marketing potential these platforms had to offer. And to be honest, both Course Creator 360 and ClickFunnels brought a level of integration that I absolutely loved. Like, I was able to automate marketing emails to help build out my leads, create videos to reel in interested viewers, and even get dedicated social media sharing buttons to allow my audience to get in on all of the action. The only real difference that I noticed was Course Creator 360's affiliate program. This allows your audience to market your course directly to potential customers and get a slice of the pie, which is a pretty good incentive if you ask me. It drives amazing results, so it gives CC360 a slight edge this time around as well. In the end, I'd say a score of 4.5 out of 5 for CC360 is more than justified. ClickFunnels gets a 4 out of 5. I can now safely say that Course Creator 360 is my personal pick. With a final score of 13 out of 15, you can clearly see that I love my experience with CC360. The price is reasonable, the features are robust, and the user experiences were crafted with some real consideration for newbies. And with the affiliate marketing program by your side, you'll be able to grow your audience in no time at all and start earning a solid income just from online courses. ClickFunnels ended up with a score of 11.5 out of 15. There's some serious potential here, but the absence of some advanced course creation tools really worked against them. I'm not saying you shouldn't try ClickFunnels, just remember that your experience will be more about developing a sales funnel rather than making courses. Honestly, this platform is better suited to businesses rather than entrepreneurs and content creators, so just bear that in mind. Also, if you haven't signed up for Course Creator 360 yet, you can use the link down below to sign up and start with a free 30-day trial. So there you have it. Are you going to give either of these a try? Let me know your thoughts if you do, but that's all I have for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.